Hello, welcome back to another news video, this time for a new sweepstakes competition for Final Fantasy XIV, where you can win some cool stuff, namely the Bluebird earring, the Modern Aesthetics Cloud Stripes hairstyle, the Mandragora choker, or of course the Noble Barding. Those are the options this time, and effectively it's another screenshot sweepstake. So all you need to do is take a picture of your Warrior of Light using the portrait format feature, an in-game group pose, posting your screenshot on social media and sharing it with them through their entry submission page to for a chance to win those in-game prizes. So that takes place from today, the 19th of February, and lasts until the 26th of February. So you've not got too long of a turnaround for this, but yeah, if you want to get some free goodies, you totally can submit an entry for this. The submission for this, then, if we go onto the submission actual website, it will require you to log in with your Final Fantasy XIV account. And once you have logged in, you will be able to see the page as follows. And you select your character from a drop down of your characters. So you choose your character, and then the entry form itself, you need to post your lodestone URL. So go to the lodestone, search for your own character, and then find the lodestone URL with your character's name and post that here. And then also to your post that you post on X or Blue Sky, depending on which one you want to use. And then you choose your desired actual winnings. So for example, if you wanted the hairstyle, you would choose the hairstyle, and that's pretty much all you would need to do. Firstly, then, we need to log into a character we want to enter with. I'm going to enter with my alt this time around because I quite fancy getting the cloud hairstyle on this character. Okay then, so we're in group pose. We've also brought together a nice scene in the background. We've chosen what our character is going to wear, obviously mixing and matching between different pieces of gear. This is actually a Pictomancer, believe it or not, using bits of fending gear and you know, all sorts of bits, healing gear, you name it, from various different years. And then effectively what you want to do on the group pose settings is click the portrait preview. This will give you a good idea of where your character sits, and of course you can nudge that around until it fits nicer into the portrait frame. You want it nicely framed so that there's plenty of space behind it and your character looks like it's, you know, supposed to be there. And before we go into portrait mode, go to the second tab down to screen settings and go to sticker mode. Over here, click on the text tab, and then on here there's a little capital T that you can toggle to. If we click that, you'll see all of these stuff. So we need the character's name and display home world. That's something they request. Also the date and time, and also class and job. These are the things that you need somewhere on your image. So obviously you would want to put these wherever you want. As long as they're on the image, it does not matter. Then if we come out of sticker mode and go over back to the main camera settings and go to portrait mode, you can see that that has been adjusted. Of course, any other additions we want, if we want to, you know, put those stickers in a more appropriate place, probably, you know, in order, perhaps the name of our character, what date and time it is, and of course our job, and sort of fancy that up. This is just for demonstration, then that would make the most sense. But as soon as you enter portrait mode, if you take that screenshot, that is the screenshot that they want, that portrait mode screenshot. And that's what you need to do. So let's get that screenshot. And then if we use the template feature that they have on the official post, then this is what it creates with the hashtags, and then simply post your image on social media. Once you have done so, you will need to get the link for this post. And once we've made our social media post, make sure we get the correct character. We put in their lodestone URL, the actual post that you've posted on either X or Blue Sky, and the desired prize, and then proceed to confirmation. And that is pretty much it. And that's it, basically. And you press submit entry and you are done. It's as simple as that. And I wish you the absolute best. It does say that people will be notified in-game on the Moogle delivery service on or around the 27th of March 2026. So a pretty quick turnaround for this, quite honestly. And if you've ever wanted one of those pieces of prize, be it the hairstyle or the Mandragora choker or the Noble Barding or the whatever, then this is a great opportunity to pick those up, as I'm not sure how many people will enter, and unless you enter, you never know. But anyway, I thought it was worth doing a quick video showing you what you need to do, and if you want to get some cool prizes now is the perfect time. I think there'll be probably less people entering this one. These have been circulating quite a while, but there are some really cool options here. The hairstyle is really cool, and the Mandragora choker is definitely something I've used before on Glams. So there we go. Best of luck. 1,500 people out of both EU and North America. Let's see what people enter with.